Don Imus, close friend of yours, speaks highly of you, talked that he's going to come back to the airwaves. I'm wondering if the pay radio airwaves are for him, whether you would be interested in offering or have offered him a job.
So I can tell you that since Don left CBS, I've not had a conversation with him or with anybody that represents him. So I've had no conversation at all. I hope that Don Imus decides to come back. I think he has, some legal issues with his former employer, but that, Don Imus is a great talent. He's done a great deal of, value being on the air. He's been on for a long time, and if he wants to come back, I think it would be great for him to come back.
Do you think it was too much punishment meted out to lose a job over
well,
this kind of...
he worked for me for a long time, you know, and one of the things that we used to say is that he's an equal opportunity offender. It wasn't a shock that Imus went on the air and talked about offensive, things, said offensive things.
If you were running CBS, would you have essentially fired him?
No, I would not have, okay? And again, I don't want to dwell on a la carte programming, but it strikes me that the way you deal with those kind of issues is you have consumers pay for the products that they want to pay for. And if they don't want Don Imus in their home, they shouldn't have Don Imus coming into the home, and they shouldn't be subsidizing him coming into the home if he was in some form of pay radio.
Not to overdwell, Mel, but you have not offered him anything on Sirius.
That's correct.
And if Sirius and XM were to merge, and you will be the head of that combined entity, would you offer him something then?
Well, I think I'd have to know a little bit about what Don Imus wanted to do at this point in his career and what his vision is. But, the fact that he had been fired, would not stop me from having Don work for me again. He makes you a lot of money.